everybody from, I'm going to be saying it wrong, I'm sure, but Alvaiazere. Do you know what? The Camino's really coming together now. Today was an absolutely beautiful walk. It's got a bit of everything. It's got some incline and decline, some great scenery. There was a bit where I went completely wrong and went off the path, and it was so worth it because there was a weir and an old bridge and all kinds of stuff going on. The only difference now between the French way, this car's going to be going past, isn't there? Of course, there was nothing until I started. The only difference between the French way and this now is that it's a bit quieter. There are coffee places along the way, going through small villages. There's just not so many albergues and not so many pilgrims. So it's like a quiet French way. The other big difference, of course, is I'm in a small town now. There's only one or two bars. So you would have expected some pilgrims to be out in the bars, but they're all done their laundry and gone to bed, I think. I'm not sure what's happening. You'll be glad to know I can see the screen, so I might be able, if anybody can just drop a little comment in, and I'll be able to see if I can see it. I've got it all set up, other than it's vertical. I've got everything set up now, so I'll be able to see what people are saying. Lotta, Jenna, nice to see you, mate. And a big thank you, by the way, to Mama Bear. Bought me 5 coffees, so I've still got 3 spare for tomorrow. Anne as well. Hey, lovely. Hey. I tell you what, I wish you guys were here with me. It would be, wouldn't it be awesome if we could all do a Camino together? I would love that. I would love that. Maybe I need to start playing the lottery so I can pay for all of you to come out with me and do one. That'd be amazing. But yeah, I can't wait to, I've got another video I need to put out first for days 5 and 6, which are much better than, so 1 and 2 I didn't enjoy too much, 3 and 4 got a bit better, 5 and 6 better still, and then today I think would be day 7, which was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really excited now to see what's to come. The people I've been walking with are at least a day behind now, or they've taken a train to be way ahead due to injuries and stuff. I wish I could help everybody. I really wish I could, you know, pull everybody along in a cart or something. That'd be great. But yeah, in a tiny town, I don't know if you can see behind me there, the albergue I'm staying at, it's got kind of like a really nice bit of art going on there with the whole Templar kind of theme. And it's really, really cheap as well. So it was 15 euros for a bed. Not so cheap, you know. I suppose prices have gone up in the last few years. But they asked me if I'd like to upgrade and get my own room, and that was an extra 4 euros. It's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it, there? So there's every chance tonight, certainly if no pilgrims come out, that I'll get the video for days 5 and 6 done. I've never been quite so up to date where the videos are coming, you know, only a couple of days behind real life events. Is that, hello? Yeah, so pilgrim there, you can tell by the sound of the flip-flops, can't you? There's a particular sound of a pilgrim approaching. I don't know who that is, but I will. I'll make sure I get to meet everybody that I can. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do when I get to Porto. So it splits up into 3 ways. And you know, everybody says we all have to walk our own Camino. I'm quite happy to walk your Camino and do the one that interests everybody the most. There's a central way, I think it's called, which I think goes through more of the villages and stuff like that. There's a coastal, there's a spiritual one that goes on a boat, and I've not really looked anything up. I like it to all be a big surprise and not know what's going on. So yeah, in the comments of any video whatsoever, you know, I see the comments of all of them. If you've got anything that you'd like to see in particular that would steer me in a certain direction, I'm quite happy to go the way that you folks think would be nice. See where it goes. I'm just wandering aimlessly, completely aimlessly. And my brain's just gone. I was about to tell you something. The coast. Yeah, so there's two. There's a coastal, and I think I can do two. I think I can do a coastal, and the one that everybody's been, is it not literal? Spiritual? I think the coast splits into two. So I think the spiritual stays more coastal than the coastal, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like I say, I've not really Googled it much. I do know the spiritual ends on a boat, that if you book ahead, which is something else I don't normally do, but I have been doing here. If you book ahead, you can go at sunrise and see everything. My friend Dan, who does a channel called Camino Hacks and Tips, did a video on that. And I saw that bit of a video of the boat, and it looked absolutely beautiful. So I'm tempted to do that unless everybody else knows of something more interesting inland. You know, if there are a lot more like really old churches and old towns and stuff on the central, then I could be convinced on that. I forgot to say, I've recorded it on a video. I've not said it on a live, so you haven't heard it. I'm so sorry about my appearance here. I've managed to get a cold sore, so I can't shave. So I'm going to start looking like some kind of homeless guy or somebody doing the Appalachian Trail or something for a week. It's not going to look like me much at all. So I can't wait till that's gone and I can get back to normal again. It feels strange having a load of stubble and everything. So we've got 5 people on. Who else is there? Who's lurking? Put a little comment in, will you? We know. Nadia, hello, hello. Nice to see you, mate. Do you know what? It will be good, whatever I pick. I didn't think so at the start. Hey, Tony from Scotland. Did you see my West Highland Way videos? Is that how you found the channel? Oh my God, every bell's going off here. I don't know if you can hear all of this. Don't know if the mic hides it or whether it picks it up, but every bell is going off. But yeah, hi to Tony from Scotland. I loved the West Highland Way. It's got a real Camino feel to it, and I think I'm going to do it again this year as well. Now I've done it the once. The people are so friendly. Ah, okay. Have you done the West Highland Way, Tony? Have you done it, mate? I'm quite happy to do it with you if you're already in Scotland at some point, if you're free at the time I'm going to do it. And Graham there as well. We've got a big Scotland thing going here. The coastal from Porto to Camino. Graham's done this route before, so really interesting what Graham's put. Coastal from Porto to Camino, then follow the Rio Minho, the river, to Valença Tui, and then back to the central. So is that, that doesn't do the spiritual then, Graham? That's kind of going off onto the coastal, is it? And then back to the central. Is that right? If it is, if that's right, I'm never going to remember this, Graham. Any chance on the comments in any video, mate? Can you put it in any of them and I'll screenshot it then? Then follow that, because this will disappear in a minute and then I'll have forgot exactly what you've said. Because my brain doesn't work. Thank you, mate. Thank you. So, yeah, there's, as far as I can see, there's only one food place in town. Let me show you a little bit of something at least, because you can only see this bit, can't you? Let me show you. So it's another kind of town with a big square. That's one of the churches that's been making all the, with all the bells going off. There's another great big church we can't see. I have to walk a few 100 yards to get to that one. That's the albergue right there that I'm staying. So, yeah, big biblioteca. I'm not sure if that's... Oh no, Graham, I was just trying to decide where to do. Once I get to Porto, I've got absolutely no idea what to do. It all splits up. I don't like to read up too much. I like it all to be a surprise. So I quite like recommends and suggestions and stuff like that. So, whoa, the wind's blowing, sunglasses and everything everywhere. Thanks, mate. Just to do the best one, and whatever you think would be nice to put on the videos and everything. So today was a 32k day, and I've got to tell you, my legs were tired. I don't normally get really tired on any distance, not so much, but today I was. I missed breakfast, so all I managed to get was a petrol drink, an energy drink from a petrol station. To last me until now, and I've still not had anything, but I found a little chicken place. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a lot of... That's all right, they'll go in a minute. Sorry if you can't hear me. Super loud, very excited. There must be a toy shop there, I think. One little chicken shop. Hey guys, from Mexico. What are you doing in Mexico? I thought you were up there in the north of America. Are you just in Mexico now on another trip? I'll see that in a minute. I tell you what, this is much better when I can see the messages, isn't it? Without the sun all over the screen. What was I saying? Yeah, there's only one place for food as far as I can see, which is some kind of like chicken kebab place. Ah, sisters meet Tony, Tony meets sisters. Hey, isn't it great how all this works? I love it as well when I'm on Ricky and Erica's live streams, Camino as well, and I love how a lot of people share between lots of different ones. It's fantastic. So yeah, working from Mexico now, but headed back to Denver in a few days. Well, travel safe, mate. Not now a motorbike. Sorry. So what? Do you know there was no traffic before I started this? You're right, Tony. Ricky and Erica they're beautiful people. The 3 or 4 days I spent with them last year on the Francis, I walked backwards on the Francis just to catch up with them, and I've got a secret plan to catch up with them this year as well and do a little bit. It depends on the timing, but I have got a bit of a little secret plan to do it if I can. Mike, how you doing, mate? Oh, I love it. Look, I tell you what, it doesn't matter that none of the other pilgrims have come out. I've got friends with me right here. It's a lovely, lovely thing. That's what I was telling you. Sorry, I'll get back. 34k it was today, and I was feeling a bit tired. So important to get your food, isn't it? The app said that there were 2 or 3 places available for food, and there was one, and it didn't have any. So one energy drink to get me here, and you can fall behind on nutrition, and then just start feeling really tired and drained. But every day from now on, I'm only going to do short ones, 20, 25k, no more than that, and just slowly make my way up to Santiago. I'm trying to, if anybody's heard of Johnny Walker Santiago, I'm going to try and get a meal or at least some drinks and a bit of wine with him as well, because I want to do a little interview about why people are so lovely on Camino and why many of them turn into arrogant arseholes, if you'll excuse me, on social media, on like Facebook forums and stuff. I'm in, is it Alvaiazere, Graham? Something like that. I'm probably saying it completely wrong, mate. And staying at Albergue Pinheiros, or something, the one that does the great stamps. Oh, Mike, your boss is on the Frances this week. I wonder when he's going to finish then. Do you know how long he's been going? Because there might be a bit where I can kind of get to Santiago at about the same time and insist you get a pay rise. It's worth a try, isn't it? Oh my God, I've just realised I'm at 15 minutes. I like to link it to 10, don't I? Time just flies when I've got people here. Right, so yeah, I'm only going to do about 20k tomorrow. Oh yeah, started on Monday. He's going to take 5 weeks. I'll be back in England by then, I think. Oh well, you'll have to make do on that. The salary you're on, Mike. Hopefully you can manage, mate. Just get old tomatoes and things like that. You can save a bit of money. So yeah, I'll get off. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. You recognise that the guy that runs the Alvaiazere is quite the character. He is. He's going to do a big stamp with fire or something, Graham, he said, in my credential. So I'll get that on the video. Did you stay there as well? I think I'm bed hopping and staying in the beds, Graham, that you've already been in. It's highly likely. But I'll get off. I'm going to go and try this chicken joint. And I'll see if I can get the next video out in the next day or so. But it's all getting much nicer now, much prettier. And I feel like I'm on Camino. I just need to get these other pilgrims to be less shy and come out for a little drink. So buen Camino, everybody. Thanks, Mike. You had dinner at this cafe. I'm going to try the chicken joint, mate, see what that's like. But Dave. Hey, I will enjoy my chicken. Take care, everybody. I'll speak to you soon. Hugs. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.